Shalom, everyone. I hope that you're doing absolutely fantastic on this Friday, the 13th of November, 2020. Happy birthday if it is your birthday, by the way. And if it is an anniversary, happy anniversary to you as well. So, and if you're returning, welcome back. And if you're brand spanking new, sometimes I just get on my channel and I just chit chat. I don't have anybody to talk to, so I just talk to y'all, and I'm just myself, and you get to see all kinds of sides of myself, and the good, the bad, the ugly. And it's really stern sometimes on this channel. I get a lot of sobering energy that flows on this channel because I've been called, I guess, in the earth to help uproot nastiness. And so Jehovah's got me on the front lines. And so I'm not churchy or religious, by the way. I'm just spiritual, and I've had an awakening, but I do use living language and scripture on my channel. So anyway, I just don't put the spirit in a box when he's reading through me or speaking through me. So anyway, if you stay, you stay. If you don't, then this is where you're going to depart. So I've done, I guess, 3 videos today, and the energy is really strong today. And so I did 2 videos, and I stepped away and went and took my shower and put on my face, and came back and did another reading for my other channel. But when I was getting dressed, I heard something in my spirit go off that I had heard a few years back. And that was, if I can't have you, nobody will. And I was reminded of that, and I just chuckled at it. And because some people have been dealing with, we've been seeing a lot of third-party stuff, and a lot of people trying to get revenge and all that crap, because people need to grow up. But anyway, I heard that in my spirit today, and it's time for that stuff to end. And Jehovah gave me a scripture after I got out of the shower. I was putting on some stuff to listen to, and I just began to just weep. And it was good weeping. You know, sometimes you cry and it's painful. And I've had many days like that. But I began to weep in a good way, as if I know that it's finally coming to an end. This nastiness is finally coming to an end, for somebody to sit there and say, well, you know, we've broken up, and but I don't want you, but I'm not going to let anybody else have you either. That's cruelty. And nobody gets to do that to you or me. They just can't do it. And I begin to something, I don't remember what the scripture was that Jehovah gave, but as soon as it was being spoken out, it hit my spirit in such a way. I mean, literally, it was just like as soon as it hit my spirit, boy, the tears just began to just flow out of my eyes. But it was a refreshing energy. And the energy that I seen today on these readings are hard energy, but actually we had the sun there, and the sun is positive energy for us, because it is a forcible overthrow to some things that people have been dealing with. And I stated in the little third reading that I just did, even if you got your heart broke, because 7 of Swords came out. I seen 7 of Swords on the second reading, and I seen it was the overall energy on my third reading. Even if you found out that somebody was lying and your heart broken, it's good for you to know who was around you. And it sucks, but this is how we learn how to weigh out feelings and the spirit within when people come around you and I. Because every one of us have had those moments where we have allowed people to come in our life and they weren't supposed to be there. And we just push down that feeling, you know, oh, because you're cute. Or, you know, I don't really want to be alone, so okay, well, I'll just go ahead and befriend you or whatever, instead of waiting and listening to the divine, and gets us in trouble every single time. It really does. And some people had to learn the hard way that way. But it is what it is. And Jehovah loves to take something that has been hard and turn it into something that will be beautiful, and then use it for a testimony. So it's not for naught. Even though you went through something that has been hard and somebody's acted like, well, or you've already went through whatever the crap was and somebody just wouldn't release you, but they didn't want you either. kind of thing, or they left and didn't want you initially, and you went on and started to just do whatever that made you happy, and they got jealous over that. Some people are dealing with those kind of energies as well, and that's just stupidness that people don't want to just either fix something or look in the mirror and go, well, I can't do anything about that. I'm going to move on and I'm going to shine too. And that's the key, people. But some people are just, they're childish. Some people just, their mind just can't get over anything, over past things that happened to them in past times. They just can't. But that's not your problem. You still got to get up. You still got to move forward. You still got to hold your cup up and say, you'll fill it for me today. Regardless if somebody's trying to oppress you. I seen the oppression card again today in one of my readings, but it was ending. It was in, there was like 19 swords that came out. And then in my third reading, there was like 29 swords. So there's a lot of swords, people. And that, reading that I did yesterday about somebody was trying to buy their time to get away, and all those swords in the law was everywhere. It's huge. Somebody's just done a number on a lot of people, and I know I'm part of a soul group. But so the party that said, well, if I can't have you, nobody will. Well, yes, somebody will have me, and it will be the one that Jehovah chooses. And I am available to date whoever I want at the command of the divine. So that person knows who I'm talking about, that stated so. You don't own me, and I just wanted to tell you so. I'm free, and Jehovah let me know today that I'm free. It hit me in such a way. His word just, I just felt it. It just is like, it's over. It is over. It is moving closer and closer. Now, whether I see that naturally today or not, it's already happened in the spirit. I felt it, people. I felt it. And one of the words that came out on one of the card decks stated that there was a relationship growing closer and closer. And that's also energetically for people that have somebody that is waiting for you, that Jehovah's got that right person for you, the correct person that's supposed to be in your life. Energetically, that thing's growing closer and closer and closer. You keep doing what you're supposed to do and standing in truth, even going through the hard stuff and transmuting all the crap from past people and all of that, then you've got something growing and going and coming closer and closer to you until here you are face to face with that person, and it's going to be beautiful, and your end is going to be better than your beginning ever was. And the person that said, well, if I can't have you, nobody will, they're going to be sitting there, and they're going to be popping their pills, I guess, because they're kooks, and the Jehovah's going to just shake them right on out of the way for you so that you can shine. Because we are going to have an earth, people, that's full of righteousness, and that we can look at people, and it will eventually, if you do your part and I do my part in love, eventually we'll have so many people that are so loving and so kind that the vibration of the planet is just, it's all fine. It really will be fine. And we can trust our neighbor, and we can trust that we're doing good business. And boy, I want you to thrive. What can I do to help you? Because it's in my power. I got it. You don't got it. I got it. I got it. No, I got it. And I'm genuine in that. I'm not here to take from you. I want you to thrive, because I know if I let you thrive, then Jehovah's going to see that and let me thrive through it too. And when I need something and I don't have it, he's going to put somebody in my path to do the same thing that I'm doing for you. And that's really how the kingdom works. Okay? The devil's time is up. And I felt it this morning. And I'm part of a soul group, and I just want to get on here and share that for you. Just keep going, because something is growing closer and closer and closer, and chains are just popping off and off and off of people. And it's time to rejoice. It really is. Even if you just got to do it energetically within yourself, it is really time to rejoice, people, because we're getting somewhere. We really are. I felt it energetically. Something's moved today, even in the midst of heartache, even in the midst of people having to find out yesterday that, my God, I was being used. But it's for something bigger in the future. You needed to know that. You needed to know that. You needed Jehovah to speak through me yesterday to let you know, if I'm talking to those people who are tuned in for that message yesterday that found out. I know people have found out. But it's going to be positive for you if you get up and just move forward and shake your feet from those nasty people. They don't want to get a thing right, then they're shaking out of the earth completely. Completely, they're going to be gone. And then, like I said, you got something beautiful coming along. And you will heal from after that. So I just wanted to share it with you all. I bless you all today. I hope you have a fantastic day. Get up and help somebody who is hurting and put your arms around them, even if it's just energetically. I send you love and light. Please do that for me, and I appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Shalom.